Hi guys, greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. Wow, I thought they said that Obi no they give shishi. But this man is saying another thing entirely like a lot of people are saying could this be true? Maybe it's a lie. Well guys, you have to listen for yourself. Watch the video till the very end and tell me if you agree with him totally or partially. Please like, share, subscribe, and I also will tell you my own thoughts after the video finish playing. Okay, so guys, please watch. This is Deji Lawyer.
Said 5 pages long, lots of things said. But let's just start by saying this is not in court yet, so we can discuss this. What exactly is your grouse against Mr. Peter Obi and the obedience?
Yes, so in the wake up to the 2023 general election, because I'm not political, I'm just expressing my thoughts about why the opposition should come together and unite against the criminal APC and roguish APC government that always rig elections. That if the opposition is divided, that there's no way they can win. I was just expressing my political thoughts and views. The idea of the Obi candidacy excited me, and I said, but that he needed the buy-in of Atiku and Kwankwaso. I even urged Kwankwaso to deputize Obi. I urged Atiku to step down for Peter Obi, and all that. So in the process of that analysis, just expressing my views, I also said the fact that Atiku has been running for president in perpetuity, that he cannot continue to run. I was just expressing my views as a Nigerian. So then Peter Obi all of a sudden started trying to reach out to me to meet me. But at that time I was out of the country. I think I was in Dubai or somewhere. So, but he was persistent in reaching out to me. And I was avoiding him. But I didn't want to see him because I didn't want it to look like, because I've expressed my views, which seems to be like almost in his favor, he now wants to see me and corner me to be one of his supporters. I don't want to support any politician because I'm not partisan. Because some people had already started even resigning from activism and joining him. So I didn't want to join his bandwagon. But I was excited by the idea of Peter Obi because, of course, Southeast has not produced a president in a very long time, except after post-independence anyway. So I was excited. So subsequently, I made some further views, and this time around, he was more persistent. So one of his aides, a journalist, reached out to me. So we subsequently met, and I said yes. He commended me for some of my views and all that, and said that it would be exciting to work together. I said I'm not working with anybody. But I now made some observations about the things that he has been accused of doing in the past. Corruption. Sarah reporter reported the story where his staff was caught with money. He tried to explain it, but I was not satisfied. Then I also raised the issue about these issues of him using state resources in Anambra to invest in his family business. His explanation to me in his defense was that he had resigned from the company before he became a governor. I was flabbergasted. I couldn't just wait to get up to leave the place. I'm like, how can a man that wants to be president of Nigeria not see the clear abuse? You understand? That he has abused his office to do such a thing. He was justifying it. He didn't see anything wrong in it. I was completely disgusted. So eventually, I didn't want to disrespect him, so I wanted to leave. And then he got into, because we're like in the living room, it's like a suite. Then he got into a room and said, please, he's coming. That he wants to go inside the room and he has something for me. So he brought one envelope or something like that. And said, no, this is just a small thing. It's just for coming, blah, blah, blah. I said, I laughed. I said, that means you don't know me. I said, and you are friends with Mimiko, former Governor Mimiko and others. There are people that I was close to. You will have asked them about me. If we do anything, it's because of conviction. It's even me that will bring out of my money and support you. So he kept insisting that it's not like that. It's not what I'm thinking. I said, God forbid. I left. So, however, I never revealed what happened to anyone. So I remember vividly. He went to, was it Egypt? to inspect some power something at the peak of the Ekiti election when his candidate in the Labour Party was running. So I criticized and said, you should be in Ekiti and not in Egypt. And I said, because you want to be president, you must go and campaign for your candidate and try to win. Man, his aides, some of these young boys that are around him, started insulting me that the reason why I'm criticizing him now is because that I was saying that he was okay, he was good. That the reason why I'm criticizing him now is that I brought a proposal to him and I demanded, is it 200 million or something? And that he told me that I said, me? And these are his close aides. So they started doing that. So I said, oh, because I had observed the pattern about them, that they terrorize people online, insult people, slander people. His mob, his obedient mob, were practically uncontrollable during the last election. So I said, okay, so these people do not even want dissent of any kind of criticism of their candidate of any kind. I said, okay, I'm not going to even leave Tinubu alone and now face them, because we cannot have a situation in our country or in our polity where political extremism becomes the order of the day. And Nigerians are living witnesses to the things that eventually happened to the build-up of the last election. We have never had this kind of toxic political experience. Aside the Buharis, after the Buharis, the obedient mob is the most toxic political movement that we have ever witnessed in this country. They threaten Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal Court judges, threatening artists, threatening Professor Wole Soyinka, insulted everybody in this country because of Peter. And so, what are the things I said? Everything I said is true. In a civil suit or criminal suit of defamation, justification, truth is a defense. What are the things I said? I said he's a political fraud, that he's parading himself as a messiah. Of course, he is a political fraud. Didn't he swear that he will never leave Abga? That any day he leaves Abga, let something which I won't want to say on TV. Then he left Abga. The only thing that I forgot to say, among the things that he should now add to his defamation suit, is that he's a political prostitute. Hobnobbing. And look at what he said about the people that he wanted to defeat in the last election. He said they operate a structure of criminality, but today he's with them. He has one leg in PDP, they are discussing with him, another leg in ADC, and he's still a member of Labour Party. Confused politician. So he should do his worst.
Oh my Lord, wow. Peter Obi, could he be the one they call the green snake in a green grass? Well, people are saying, do you have evidence to back all these things? Where are the evidence that shows that Peter Obi, through his whatever, boy, tried to bribe you? Well, some are saying this man may be paid, or maybe he's working for APC. But remember, he was once praised by obedience. A lot of Nigerians praised him for speaking out the truth, but now he's saying a different thing entirely, because election is still far, 2027, but yet we are beginning to see different kind of actors, the good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones. Hey, Nigeria. Well, it's okay, we shall see. After all, Peter Obi said he's likely to sue him. Then we shall see what comes out of it, who is going to win, who is saying the truth, and who is lying. Well, in all this, you can tell everyone fighting Peter Obi is because they are beginning to see that this man is the force, the real man in this whole game. Everybody Peter Obi. Every time you check the news, it's all about Peter Obi. What's the problem? If the man is nothing, he cannot even win, Why is everybody tackling him? Why are they not focusing their energy on Atiku, on other people, candidates? Now, people are saying, why would Peter Obi want to bribe you? Can you even help a local government chairman to win an election? How much do you have to even contribute to his election, campaign, and the rest of them? Well, it's all right. When people start having crowd around them, they now start feeling like they are now a champion, a star. They now start talking anyhow. We don't even know if they were paid to do all these things to tarnish the man's image. We don't know, but this is Nigeria for you. Well, it's all right. We shall see who is saying the truth. Maybe he has a point. Maybe it happened. Maybe P2B does not even know that his boy tried to do such a thing. Maybe he's not aware. Maybe that one was only trying to do underground work for P2B, to make his boss win. Because sometimes these people, these politicians, even their aides, normally do certain things that their oga did not even know about. They not even ask them to go and do. They just do the underground work, make some payments, and then the rest will be history. Just to see that their boss will win. Well, it's all right, but if that is true, the boy did not really do well. That's P2B's aide, the one that cornered this guy, Deji, to give him the envelope. How much was in there? He did not even tell us how much was in there, He could have told us. He could have grabbed the envelope and opened it. Take a photo of it at least. That is the best evidence, to ever have. Or even put your phone on recording. After all, you are a journalist. You have those gadgets. You could have recorded the conversation. So that at least when you are now talking, people will believe you. But now you did not record anything. Though I don't know if he has this evidence. Maybe he doesn't want to bring them out. Because sometimes they will have it. They won't like to bring it out. They just keep it. Just in case you want to take them to court. They will now use it against you. Weapons. It's alright, guys. So you tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about the obedience? Was he right in that statement that they are full of threats and insults? Forgetting that other party members, other parties too have their own talks. APC have their own, PDP have their, all of them have their own kind of wicked talks. So I don't think it's only the obedience that are doing this kind of things. All party people have their talks that are equally crazy. So I don't know why he singled only the obedience out. Forgetting that to tarnish the obedient movement, P2B thing, even other party members have to infiltrate. They will be chatting, insulting people online, saying, we are obedient, you are mad, we are obedient, I will kill you, just to make people say, disobedient people, for that reason, we're not going to vote for his boss. They're just full of insults. Everywhere you see them, they insult you. All those things are possible, But I don't know why he did not look into that. He just conclude by saying that all kind of insults and threats coming to him or anybody is from the obedience. Now, wow. Well, it's all right. Can he prove it in court? He cannot equally prove that one in court. All right, guys. See you guys later. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much.